Why'd you stop?
What?
Keep walking that way.
Oh. All right. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, my brother will be locked down of my house because I forgot to leave him a key.
While the weather may have been ideal, the early returns in Jennings were slow going.
You guys didn't look very friendly at all.
But after a little searching,
I think we're okay.
Yeah?
Who met me? No, I'm not.
we came across some kin of mine.
What's Grady doing in Baton Rouge?
IT conference. They left this morning, or they're leaving in a little bit to go to it.
How was graduation?
It was good.
And while a family catch-up may have seemed worth my time, the story Tracie Fontenot gave us is certainly worth everyone's.
I knew that there was a chance of something, but I just said it would never happen to me.
In 2011, Tracie found a spot on her back that at first seemed ordinary, but after a few months,
He removed it and called me and said that I needed to see a surgeon because it came back malignant melanoma.
the first surgery appeared as a success. But for Tracie, a few years removed from surgery, her battle with melanoma was just beginning.
The oncologist comes back and tells me, well, you have a spot on your lung. We never knew that because they just did x-rays at the oncologist I was seeing back home.
Melanoma doesn't just stay in the skin, it spreads, sometimes rapidly. And Tracie, after a few years of monitoring the spot, found herself facing another surgery.
Where the spot was, it was butted up to a main artery and they were worried that it was attached to it, but it wasn't. He ended up removing, I think, 3 or 4 spots off my lung.
Sadly, she's still not cancer-free.
Ended up having to have a second surgery on the same lung because I had more spots. End of 2017, it traveled to my liver. So now we've been dealing with it on my liver.
For all the bad news, though, Tracie insists that you can't let it bring you down.
Seldom do I feel sorry for myself. It is what it is. Like when they tell me I had the new spot that appeared even with doing treatment, which they were kind of baffled about that. I just looked and said, okay, well, what are we gonna do? You know, you just take it as you go.
And as strong as she is, she recognizes the support network she has behind her.
Between family, work, church, my husband has, and my kids, Grady, Bailey, Emily, Jolie, have all been great support.
Now, wanting to warn others to be careful in the sun and take the warnings of melanoma seriously, lessons that she's learned the hard way.
I keep a bottle of sunscreen spray in my car. Even like a day-to-day, it's recommended you wear sunscreen.
And to anyone who may have just received the same phone call that she did 8 years ago, she has this piece of advice.
It's your attitude of how you're gonna take it and how you're gonna step forward. Depend on your family, lean on them, and they will get you through it, and friends.
As for us, we'll be back from Iberia Parish. In Jennings, I'm Daniel Phillips, KATC, TV3.
Everyone says you wear that sign like it's a symbol of shame.
Well, they can stand out on the side of the road wearing it and tell me how they feel about wearing the sign.